Howdy, howdy, folks. How's everyone doing on this wacky Wednesday, middle of the week? Just doing some filing here. Little cover for the back of the Les Paul Jr., part of the quality build. It doesn't fit very well, so I'm just sanding it down a little, make it fit a little better. Excuse me. Ooh, we got here JJ's House of Jams. We got R2R3 Locking Nut. We got our Metal Stage podcast. Awesome Sinner. Sinner got himself a new guitar right after we were live today. Yes. So yeah, originally, oh, why do they send me notifications that I'm live? Like seriously, I know I'm live. I pressed the button to go live. I know I'm live. So yeah, I was supposed to tonight have a jam session with a buddy of mine, but something came up. He was unable to do it, so I figured, well, I already told you guys I was going live, so here I am. You know, we'll just hang out, free flow. Oh, excuse me, I've already got into the beer. Oh, we got Jim Guidry in the house. We got Adam EVH. Wow, we got the whole OMS crew here. Welcome, guys. So yeah, just been filing down this cover, and the finish on this thing, you know, drips inside the cavity. Just kind of smooth that out, just so. Man, you get this thing in, you got to pry it out again. So everyone's saying howdy to it. Oh, Scott Nickerson, sorry if I missed you, buddy. I saw Scott shared the link there just before I went live. I appreciate that. Oh, it's so close. It's like halfway in. Yeah, I know there's a lot of jokes there. And yeah, I realize I'm just using my phone to shoot from. That way, I figured if I play music or something, you guys can actually hear it. It doesn't sound like I'm playing the local aquarium. So, how's everyone doing today? Hey, Sean Zimmerman's in the house too. Cool. Yeah. JJ's here. Sorry, guys. I was just a little distracted here for a sec. Just you know what? That might. There we go. First day wearing shorts of 2018. Well, it's in. Sorry, Jay from if you guys know Jay from Johnny Bean Show. He just messaged me. Jay, I'm live. All right, where did I put the screws for this thing now? Aha. Dave Byron, hey Ben, first timer. How are the gigs? Pretty good. I wish there was more. Got a little bit of a glut, you know, more bands than there is venues to play them. JJ Collins is in the house. Yeah, and I want to say welcome, Dave. You know, first time tuning in. Appreciate it. So I'm curious, how did you find out about the channel? Did I just randomly come up as a suggestion, or are you a fan of another channel that I maybe hang out on? I'm just curious. Always wonder about these things. But yeah, there's a handful of places to play in the area. Where I live, it's a bunch of small towns, so the population density isn't there to have a ton of venues. And plus, not a lot of places have bands anymore. It's cheaper to have a karaoke machine or, you know. Ooh. 30 minutes of hellos, yeah. Blackie. I gotta set this thing up. Oh, heard you on Joe Wentz today. Awesome, buddy. Cool. Again, sorry, yeah, I realize I didn't set up the camera at the best angle here. Oh, okay. Dave's also in Johnny Bean chats. How did I miss the name? I apologize. Hey, showman. Wow, just boom, 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 boom. Chat's just flying. We got 13 people watching, 6 thumbs ups. Thank you, guys. Half of a dozen thumbs already. All right, what was I going to do? I was going to lower the action on this thing. Because, for those of you that are friends with me on Facebook, I put a bunch of gear up for sale today. Not that I really... No, I guess that's... I guess this thing's slammed already. I think it needs an X-shim. It does need a neck shim. Well, we're not doing an X-shim tonight, gang. I'm just going to slide the camera back a bit. Yeah, I worked today. I got into the pints because I've been home from work for an hour. And yeah, I was saying I put a bunch of gear up for sale today. You know, stuff I'm not using. So it's just sitting around. You know how it is. Clean house, so that way I don't have to spend money on new gear. And I got a shopping list of stuff I want to get and do. So I threw up a post. I threw up, what, a couple of guitars, a couple of amps. I've got 2 offers on this already. So we'll see how it goes. Did you put it on Reverb? No, dude. I literally just put a post on Facebook. That was it. And then, yeah, so, you know, this one, there's a local, not local, there's a guy, awesome rhythm and blues guy. Mainly blues, but rhythm and blues too, out of Uxbridge, Ontario, which is hour and a half northwest of me. And so he messaged me, and let's be honest, I'm selling the thing for like 75 bucks. So he messaged me and he said, well, I got a gig down in Belleville, which is one town east of me, in May. If you still got it, I'll buy it. And I was just like, done. Okay, sure. You know, if I sell it in the meantime, he's like, yeah, go for it. But if not, you know, I have it sold. And the big thing is I want money prior to GearFest. So, you know, it's another few bucks in the kitty, as they say. Oh, here, just so you guys know, I'm moaning that over. Have my guitar rack just off camera. Tough to say hi to everyone, so hi everyone. Yeah, no shortcuts. Oh, so yeah, and this is the other one I put up on the auction block. You guys may remember I bought this thing, what, 2 months ago? We replaced the nut on it, live on the air. And I had a guy interested in this too. So he wants more of a high-end one, but like me, he may just pick it up. Wow, 17 people watching. Holy. Tone Bolts. Long time no see, buddy. It's been at least a week. It's a very cool guitar. Mockingbird. Yep. BC Rich Mockingbird. I wish it had the vintage logo, but at least it's got the vintage style headstock, but with the modern logo. Oh, I must have missed something. Thank you, R2. Whatever happened. It's out of tune too. I'm gonna go warm up an amplifier. I don't know about you guys. Oh, just some troll. Yeah, whatever. Oh, I meant to turn this on earlier. So you'll hear yet another fan. I got my laptop here with the chat up so I can actually keep a better eye on the chat. Need a guitar rack bend, but it won't fit some of my pointy guitars. Yeah. I'm not 44 yet, Showman. 44 next month. Like a center. If this E or E flat. It's hard to say. Somewhere in between lately. It was probably E standard when we restrung it. I haven't tuned it since, so it's now halfway down to E flat. Yep, 44 next month, Showman. Eek. What are you gonna do, right? It's all how you feel right in there. Wow, yeah, that... I don't know if guys, you can hear that. I smoked for 25 years. half pack a day to a pack sometimes. Yeah, that thing's got a massive fan in it. So yeah, L&M just got in a Wolfgang special black white I tried today. Must be nice that your L&M carries Wolfgangs. I had to explain what WG stood for when my local L&M looked one up. Ben wears makeup. Not since the 80s. So, yeah, here. I'm just going to put this down for a sec. That way I can also refer people to my Wacky Wednesday video or whatever I called this thing if they want information on the gear. So, here, I'll just do it this way. So right there, that is my B52. It's a 60 watt tube 112. I think it's called, what's it called? The AT112. Oh, I call it the A112. Yeah, whatever. AT12, whatever. I can never remember the name. Sorry for the shaky thing because I'm angling the camera down. And then, oh, as we get out of the way, move the chair right there. And Simon Williams, if you're watching this after the fact, yes. You guys know Simon Williams. Let's get a case out of the way so you can see a little better. Boosh. An original 70s PV classic. JJ's House of Jams. You saw we were talking about that. That's the 50 watt PV version of a Fender Twin. Ben is like a fine wine that gets better with age. Like neck, but not frets. Oh, okay. Frets big. Well, it's an import, right? It's only the Americans that have the vintage size, I think, and they're stainless. The PV, yes. Oh yeah, Showman has, what was that again? I forgot. Some like super awesome telly type monstrosity coming. Oh, I'm selling it. What do I got on that thing? 500 Canadian. And you get to pick it up. I don't think you'd want to pay for shipping. Tom Anderson, right. Whereabouts are you out of, Sean? If you don't mind asking. And I will deliver to Gearfest. I am going to Gearfest. Hey Ben, does that PV have the built-in phaser? No, it does not. It has tremolo and a reverb, 3-band EQ. It also has a normal channel, a bright channel, a series channel, and a parallel channel. So it has, you know, a clean and a dirty, or your normal and bright, whatever you want to call it. And then you can run them in series with each other, so you can gain stack them both. Or you can run them parallel, which gives you a quasi stereo thing. Do you put Love Shack on that amp? You're in Pennsylvania, so you said I wouldn't. You'd probably be looking at least. Oh God, I don't even know. What? It cost me $25 to ship an effects pedal. Now we're talking Canadian dollars, so, you know, 500 Canadians, about 400 US. So yeah, I think that thing's warmed up. What should we plug in tonight, gang? You guys have any preference? I have... all of my guitars are here except for my Mexican telly is at work. Hey, BV, you're here and awake. That's my catchphrase every time, buddy. So you want me to play through the PV? Because if that's the case, I'll shut down the B52 and we'll fire up the PV. You guys know what kind of gear I have for guitars and stuff. So you pick the guitar, you pick whatever, and we'll see what comes out of playing it. Your dad's telly for the win. Done. shot. Yeah. Still the original case. Unfortunately, I knocked half the bloody F off the fender when I was a teenager. Alright, yeah, we'll just play through the B-52 because it sounds awesome through that. Alright, let's see. Dave's new. Here it is, Dave. Oh, as I bang it. Everybody loves the back of the neck, so I show the back of the neck. All right? You guys love the back of the neck. And if you want to know the difference in nitro finishes reacting to tobacco smoke, guys, gigged in smoky bars, not as much gigged in smoky bars. Built 4 years apart. And look at the difference in color, gang. Oh, I almost put the wrong one down. Alright, what do we got here? Hey, Zach. Hell, at my age, I'm just glad to be alive and having fun. Too MIDI. There we go. Just had to make a little, what year is the PV Classic? Dude, I have no idea. 76, 77 range. It's old enough that the power switch still has your option for 2 ons, depending on which way you have the current in the place. And it's old enough that the speaker magnets are actually square and not round. Awesome, buddy. R2R3, yeah, I saw the order today. I made a point, I was checking the website today and I saw your order. So yeah, you should have it any time now, bud. And I appreciate that, man. I really do. And I emailed you earlier today. I forget which email account came up, but don't let Richie hear you playing that. Oh, he loves this guitar. Or are you talking about the AC/DC? Yeah, no kidding. Oh, you already got it. Dude. That's quick. That does have a bit of an Angus Young sound, if I'm not mistaken. I'm sorry, but considering it's single coils, now they are active, but they are single coils. Well, thanks, man. Thanks, Dave. No, dude, it's this. It's not a reissue. It's not a pawn shop relic job. My dad relicked this from gigging with it. As he always says, so you guys like his $300 telly? Because that's what he paid for it. New. It's a 67. Sorry, no email, not sure. Oh, okay. Cool, yeah. So. That must be 2D flat. That just sounds too cool and badass. Yeah, I got the chat going over here too, so. So, Sinner, you digging that new telly? She's a keeper still? Thanks, R2. Yeah, it is. Irreplaceable, in my opinion. It's got some serious mojo, and she's pretty rough. And, like, look at that. Just, there's the normal wear, and you guys can't even see all the checking. Like, the whole guitar is just checked. Like thousands of check cracks. Like, I don't know if we can try to get that you can kind of see it behind the bridge. And then yeah, the wear up here. And I knock it off stuff all the freaking time. Down through, it's almost white, right down to bare wood. Yeah, my dad could have really used an arm relief there. Yeah, it was my dad's, Scott. He gigged with it for years. He stopped gigging a little over 30 years ago. Hey, David Ennis is in the house. Yeah, and then I started learning to play just a year or two after that, and I started learning on this for my first chords. And then, you know, I got myself a variety of guitars over the years. And then got into playing in a band. Sorry, it's a long answer. Got into playing in a band 5 years ago, we'll say. I was playing in, you know, like a Godsmack type music, nothing but Les Pauls. And then joined a cover band that had reformed, and I joined as their second guitar player along with Richie and Larry, our current bass player. Oh yeah, Robert Baker's a monster player, Zach. Yeah, I'm aware of him. I gotta tighten these things up. Yeah, and so I joined this cover band, and I wanted to be completely different, no overlap from my previous band that was mainly original music. And so I said, well, what's the opposite of Les Paul? Telecaster. And I didn't own a Tele at the time, so I pulled this thing out of retirement, and I gigged with it for a number of months, and then as soon as humanly possible, I bought myself a Tele to replace it, because I didn't want to gig with this thing for obvious reasons. And then I have a very, very awesome and loving cousin out in Edmonton, ironically Scott, your neck of the woods, who played this thing as a teenager 40 some odd years ago, fell in love with it, and started collecting and playing Teles as a result. And because I'm not playing this anymore gig wise, he gave me my 71 to replace this, so I could still gig with a vintage Tele without losing my dad's guitar if it ever, you know, got stolen or what have you. Just as an awesome thank you. And that one's gone through a variety of modifications since I got it in December, which we can talk about that later if you want. It's all good, buddies. BV, Rob's going to Gearfest. Awesome. I look forward to meeting him. If I can. You know, he could be mobbed. Who knows, right? That guy's got a huge channel. Nothing going on in the chat there. That's not an easy bet. I'm still new to that. No worries, Showman, and thanks, buddy. That's awesome. Yeah, the gang's all popping in tonight, aren't we? Everyone, I think we got a few people touching base because it says I got 13 people watching here, and I think I've seen well over 13 names in the chat. So people come and people go and come in, say hey, touch base. That's awesome. I love it. Let's see how this cleans up. You have to install a B-bender on one of those. Not on one of these. If you guys don't know what it entails, do you know what it entails to install a B-bender? Drill a hole through the body. Here. You are going to route out almost completely through the body from here, an angle like this for a whole bar mechanism all through here. You route out 20% of the body. Hey, clam fingers. You usually don't pop in till the last minute I'm on. Hey, BB, yeah, man. You should grab some sleep. What is it? 2:20 in the morning there? My dad used to play this thing. That might be the most gain he would ever use. You know, just start to break up. I rated a long cool woman. I don't even know what it worked. Maybe I'll do that sometime. Except I don't start Long Cold Woman, so. But yeah, R2, R3, I want a B bender. Actually, I want a G bender. Just because a lot of the fake country licks, like. That's what I know more. Yeah, Showman. Well, he's got another video coming out soon, and yeah, any videos that Showman posts, I'll also post them in the Canucks with Guitars Facebook group. Again, if that's cool with you, Showman, I'll just say a blanket thing. If you post a video, you don't mind me sharing it with the gang there. Scratchy Pots, still one of the best names on YouTube. Scratchy Pots, love it. Yeah, actually, I'm one of the crazy SOBs that Dave mentions. Don't route out body, remember Kaler trims on a Les Paul. I want a Les Paul with a Kaler in the worst way, because I want to do a Steve Clark tribute Les Paul. So, I saw a G-bender on one Paisley telly. Yeah, see, G-bender and Paisley. Whether it's Brad Paisley or an actual Paisley. I don't give a flying fadoo. I would love that so much. Yes, Ben, that would be cool. Mention my name anywhere. Oh, of course, dude. You got it. That's why I say, you know, hey, gang, you know Showman Blues. I got that, like... I'm trying not to play my usual, let's see, BV, friend John... has... Okay, BV, who don't you know? Like, seriously, do you know everybody? And I mean that serious. Actually, BV, I want to talk. I would love, if you're, I'd love to have you come on sometime, and we sit and shoot the breeze and just talk. You know, I don't want, you know, I'm not asking you to come on and just name drop here and there, but you know, I may have to get one of those horns like on that pedal show, which I was thinking about for name dropping. We start, you know, every time. But yeah, I'd love to have you on. I think you would have some stories, man. I mean, we've talked about your trip to Japan. So yeah, keep that in mind, buddy. And I thought you were going to sleep. Yeah, I'd love to have you on, buddy. You know, we could do like one of the Sunday afternoon shows. You know, so it'll be like 9, 10 p.m. your time. Yeah, BV is the man. I need something to play that's not one of my usual frickin' licks. Showman, I think he's back from Japan now, but of course he can answer for himself. Looking for an all rosewood neck. Yeah, you want that all rosewood neck Strat. You see, you lose me at Strat, R2. You lose me at Strat. Y'all are great. Thanks, Scott. I think everybody's great. It's one of the reasons I started this channel. You know, it's like I say, it's the channel for the chatters by one of the chatters. Now, if you guys could give me a hint of what to play. Maybe going back to Japan in June. Cool, buddy. Is that a D? Do you remember Fastway album Trick or Treat? There was a movie. I seem to remember a movie called Trick or Treat. I don't remember. I'm terrible sometimes with names. So Fastway, that doesn't ring a bell. Improv one of your originals. Weak. Man, I haven't played one of my own songs in. Huh. Alright. Here. Hey, Sean Mahoney's in the house. Nice of you to pop in. Been a while. Actually, no, I think I saw you on Johnny's show. What, last night? What was Johnny's show? Last night, yeah. Sounding like Johnny. What do we got here? Eddie Kerr? Interesting. They want $1,200 for a Paisley Telly, but I wish it had Rosewood Fred. Is that the new Bradley Telly R2 or 3? Because they're amazing. Just amazing. Amazing. They're undervalued. They're freaking amazing. Say what you will. Alright, let's see, of course, then you have to be on land. Only you, Showman. So we gotta watch that again. I think Ozzy was in the movie too. That was purely unintentional. Love it when you hit a harmonic and I can't find my way home. Oh, I wish. Yeah, that's a great song. That's one of the few that I've written. I wrote that years ago, kind of an Allman Brothers type thing. I never even bothered putting lyrics to it. But ironically enough, I was trying to play it earlier today, and that's why it was in my head. Because I was thinking, I'm going to get Richie to try to write some lyrics. Richie's the other guitar player in my band, Dave. You're new, so. I got a band with, he's also my co-host on our main show on Thursday nights. We have a band together, and we have a handful of originals that he's written. So I might just throw that on the table, because we don't have any gigs coming up soon, so we're talking about doing some recording maybe in the next month or two. And then we'll just throw it up on here for you guys. Wow, we're doing pretty good here. We got 14 people watching, 15 thumbs ups I'm showing, and I know several of the usual suspects are missing tonight. That's awesome, guys. Thank you for the support. That's awesome. Oh yeah, I'm in drop table. Might have to get down one of those effects pedals to inspire me. I don't know if you guys can see them up there. Yeah. All those. Most of which are up for sale. Well, no, that's not true. Some of them are up for sale. I'll probably get rid of that Neo Mistress. It's okay, but it's not as good as a full-size Mistress. Hey, Ben, what's the story on that double neck behind you? That double neck? Would love to jam with y'all. Yeah, it is the new platform, Dave. Yeah, unfortunately, when you get more than one person involved, you pretty much have to use Google Hangouts, you know, and you can't play music on Hangouts. Sounds like it's underwater. Let's kill that for a sec. Oh, I can't say that word. The K word. Oh. So this gang is a Fibson double neck. The 12 string sounded pretty good when Buddy bought it for a good year or so. Hey, Steve Anderson's in the house and likely somewhat medicated. I've been passing along your recovery, Steve. First intermission. Hockey game. Steve, a bunch of people were asking about you last night, so, you know, we had messaged a bit, so I was just telling everyone, your surgery went well, you're on the mend, and you have a green cast, and I'm still laying even money on whether or not it'll be striped by the late show Friday. Yep, first Heineken down. All right, buddy. I got my blue going. And I realized just after I mentioned that whole thing about how you're doing medically, you know all the usual cats in the chat. They're probably all going to say that. So yeah, I don't play this because honestly, you know, cheap electronics because it's Fibson, very microphonic pickups. 12 doesn't sound bad, but this thing weighs like 18 pounds. It's got Apparently I was shedding on it. It's got my hair on it. Needs to be washed in the worst way. It's got severe nicotine stains because it was in a smoker's house. Like, look at that back of the headstock, guys. It's nasty. Excuse me. Yeah, but the 12 did sound good until the tailpiece. Yeah, that's not an optical illusion, guys. Look at the bottom one. It's straight. Ah, it's got a nice bend it, so it's got like no tension on the strings to avoid it further pulling itself in half. So I need to find an Epiphone, because, you know, built after hours in the Epi plant. I need to get a hold of an Epiphone tailpiece for a 12 string, and I might as well get one for the 6 as well and replace them both. As well as probably get, you know, bridge and everything else. Wow, like, jeez, I just noticed this screw for the pickup height. It's backed right out. Unless my buddy was in there at some point. It doesn't even make sense. Unless Rich was in there robbing parts out of it. Because I stored this thing at Rich's place for a year. Harlem Nocturne. I think we're back. Maybe we're back. Are we back? Are we back? We're back. We've dropped everybody, but we're back. Yeah, my internet dropped altogether, guys. Oh, hopefully they'll come back. Let's see here. I'm just going to see if the chat will come back now, or I got to restart it. Just going to type in test, see what happens. And that worked. All right, so I don't have to reload the chat too. Sweet. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. Also, I looked up and there's nothing going on. Hey, we're back. Yes, R2, R3, we're back. And I see people are coming back. This is awesome because it said 4 and now... Am I back? Okay. Well, I've dropped connection here. I see I still got 2 faithful people here. I don't know what's going on with this internet connection. I will just say now, if it drops again, 3 strikes and I'm out. So we'll see what happens here. Let's see if I can handle that a little better. Oh, so I'm going to sit back, have a beer. I don't know what's going on with it, so we'll see what happens. It's raining. It's been raining all day. You know, I have DSL. It stinks. It's slow. Yeah, exactly. So I'm just saying it now, guys. If I drop connection again, because I think all these drops, it seems to me it edits it all back together. So it's all one video. So yes, this is the encore portion of the show. You know, come on. Never fails, you know. I want it just when we're hitting a stride, or I can't even freaking talk. So I'm gonna actually restart the chat because I'm not catching anything that y'all are saying. I'm just catching what I'm saying. Got 9 people watching somehow. Faithful viewers, thank you guys. I appreciate it. Wow. Open up the YouTube homepage. I'm at the top of the page. Like, you guys, oops. If you guys can see that. Oh yeah, the angle sucks, the pouch. Yeah. Go figure. Oh, I lost my stand too. Jeez. That's what happens when I drink the tall boys instead of the regulars, right? There we go. Yeah. I don't know. Okay, I was bringing up the chat. There we go. So if I scroll up, does it still... Oh, yeah. Yeah, see, it shows all your guys' stuff. Me and my usual blurry self. Just don't spill the beer. Yeah. So is it blurry all the time to you guys? I feel bad about how blurry it is. I watch these playbacks and it's blurry as F. It stinks, but until I get better internet. which means I got to stop buying gear, or as much gear. So, you know, we can have blurry Ben, but Ben's got gear that you can't see, or I can show you lots of nice gear, but I don't have the gear because I've put all the money into the Ender Google. I like the blur on my channel, makes my complexion look, yeah, like a dream. The whole thing's a dream sequence, right, Showman? Yeah, the old Vaseline on the lens. Yeah. I'm just sucking back the beer too. Wow, 18 thumbs ups. It's just the way the contrast. I got little white numbers right at the top of the screen, and I can't see them because one of the bloody shelves right here. Yeah, the numbers are right here on my screen. Hey, Mayhem made it. See, I was saying there's a few people missing. Mayhem is one of them. And no, I did not say your name beforehand. Thank you, sir. You missed the internet dropping twice in a few minutes, so we'll see what happens. Excuse me. Oh, and JJ, you saw the post I did of the gear for sale. I realized I posted that an hour after we were talking, and thank you very much. And then part of it was because of that, and it wasn't to cover what I sent you or whatever. It was more, ooh, that's going to be a big build. I need more of these guys. So let's turn Ben's surplus gear that he doesn't use into something he can use. Speaking of which, I'm plugging in another guitar. Oh, I left the patch cord right in front of me. I didn't have to get up. See what happens when I drink? You guys drive me to drink. But in a good way. In a good way. And Mayhem, I haven't forgot about your bloody guitar strap yet. I think I know which one I'm going to give you, and I think it might have a set of strap locks on it. I just have to find it. It's a Fender strap, so you should have that. Yeah, see, we know, JJ, we know. Oh yeah, I do have to get up. Take the amp out of flipping standby. There we go. Love the neck pickup on this thing. Still got to cut down this nut some more. What's that? Showman, can I request you do a video tour? Yeah, Showman, some people are talking about the eye candy you got hanging up in the background and stuff. Wow, that horn, this upper horn does kind of get me right in the ribs. Keep telling Mayhem he needs this guitar. Right, Mo, everybody? This is an absolute Mayhem guitar. Steve I. Ibanez. Of course you do. You've been hanging out on those other channels too much, Mayhem. Wanting yourself one of those pointy guitars, even though I want to say I want an EVH 5150. Not gonna lie, I want one. Or a Bumblebee Stripe Series. See, that's the bridge, and it sounds too shrill to me. Love the neck. Yeah, threw that out of tune. JJ, I used to carry my Marshall 412 in and out of my car, up and down stairs. That's the way it was. I back now and wonder. Yeah, no kidding. And we're much younger, R2. Much younger. Showman, just a suggestion. Looks like you have a cool setup, and as Ben said, some awesome eye candy on the walls. Yeah. Youth is a beautiful thing. Yep. Yeah, I was thinking R2 just now. Yeah, I used to lug around a half stacked every gig, and you know what? I usually, out of my 112s, I choose whatever's lightest half the time, and that's what I gig with. You know, I may sacrifice some tone for 5 pounds, make it lighter. Played the heavy stuff in a while. No. I assume you mean Our Lady Peace. No. Played Our Lady Girls Band. Girls Band. Girls Band! No, I don't play an Our Lady Peace. I could hit those. Bust out the Ibanez? Why not? Let's just see if it even works. I don't even know if it has all the strings on it. We can take a look at it though, gang. Why not? I told you, it's all about you guys. Now we got a live lead. You can listen to that. Oh, all right. Oh, what does JJ say here? I went to my buddy's gig the other night and even packed up his stuff. He was off doing God knows what when the other band were waiting to set up, I tell you. Yeah, I hate that. Yeah. First thing you do, if you're playing a multi-band show, and you're not headlining, you damn sure better be ripping down your gear as soon as possible. I generally, because I play with a tube amp, my amp, as soon as we're done, I might still be holding the last chord, let it ring out, and throw my amp in a standby to kill the signal. And then I will tear everything apart, and the last thing I do is turn off my amp. So I do let it sit and standby and cool a bit. All right, let's see what we got here. Have you guys seen, I don't know who's even seen this guitar before. I didn't even know. Blackie, how did you even know I even had an Ibanez? That's the question. Too many onstage beers, yeah. Why are you selling the Mockingbird? I can't gig with it. I don't have a case for it. I don't have a gig bag for it. A case costs as much as the guitar is worth. Oh yeah, I definitely have a broken high E string. layer of dust on this thing. What the deuce is that? A chunk of tape or something sticking out from under the control. So, yeah, this is my Ibanez. This, yeah, that was a good question, Showman, actually. Yeah, basically it's not giggable. You know, I carry all my guitars in hard shell cases. It would cost me more to buy a case for that thing than what I paid for it. Yeah, and how do you know about this, Blackie? So this is a 1989, where's the serial number? It might be a 90, but stamped in 89. I don't know if you guys, how familiar you guys. Oh, okay, I've been talking about it, yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. I brought it up in a few chats a few months back, right? Trying to get info on it. Yeah, if you guys don't know, a lot of times into the next production year, they'll still use the same neck plates, or they could be actually sort of like cars in that respect. Okay, thanks, man. Oh yeah, well, yeah. What am I forgetting? Blackie, you've been around since day one. So yeah, it's a 1989, as far as I can tell, EX350, and the EX line was their entry-level gigging gear. If you couldn't quite afford an RG, but you wanted something better than whatever, I don't know if they still had Geos back then, but you know what I mean, like an Art or a Geo series or something like that, your more student guitars. This was your model up. So this would be like your really nice Epiphone, or maybe even a Gibson Studio. You know, apparently, according to Mr. Dave Nesdahl, Andy Timmons played one, and he's modded his, I'm sure. So this could be, yeah, the foundation of an Andy Timmons tribute. Let's see here. When you first, Ben, if the Ibanez has stainless steel frets, Jay will take it off your hands. Well, they are kind of, well, they're not corroded. They're dull, but I've seen much worse. And let's be honest, guys, this thing, I've owned this thing for 20 years and it's never had a fret polish. The neck is quite fast. Yeah, it's a pretty shallow neck, for sure. Couldn't even tell you the radius. Allen key, the original Allen keys that came with it are there. I think I still have the hang tag, the red Ibanez hang tag for it. Not the price tag, but the hang tag from Ibanez. 5-way switch, yeah. You know, and I thought I always wanted a Floyd guitar with an HSH. Oh, I think I see what I have in here. Yeah, random chunk of tape. There's one under this one too. Must have been me doing something at some point, sometime years ago, guys. I must have put tape under there for some reason. Who knows? Yeah, so I wanted, you know, a quote-unquote pointy shredder guitar. I had my van for 3 years. It's never had a wash or an oil change. Nice. Yeah, so ironically enough, a buddy of mine in high school, I don't think he ever watches these, Greg Preston, if you're ever watching, there you go, buddy, you got a shout out. Back in high school, you know, these were the things to have. You know, we're talking late 80s, early 90s, right before the grunge thing, right? When shred ruled. Wow, yeah, this thing, man, needs some work. Screws backed right out of here. That one's not bad. It has a very thin body, too. Yeah, I guess not too thin. Little ding there. Hey, Bruce! Bruce! You made it! And you missed the internet going down twice. So if it goes down again, I'm ending it. Alright, it's yours, dude. If you want it, it's for sale. It's been for sale for quite some time. And you can have it, sir, for 300 bucks Canadian. And you will be putting money into it. It needs... Oh, fuck. Oop, I can't say it. I don't recall the bridge pickup ever working in this thing. Check, check. Is that picking me up? Check, check, check. Nope. heck is this thing tuned to? Oh yeah, right, broken string. Yeah, so it's not really playable. Oh, and then it just cut out. So, scratchy pot, easy fix. Do this for 10 minutes, right guys? If you ever have scratchy pots, it's just from lack of use. Tone's still fine. In fact, it turns forever. I think that just needs to be tightened. Yeah. Alright, so a slight adjustment in here, which is easy enough. I can fix that. Switch it, probably needs a new switch. Let's do this with metal. Nope. Yep. Yeah, dude. If you want it with the hard shell case, apparently I'm selling the hard shell case for 50 bucks too. I only mention that because I've had it for sale in the past. I wrote that all on there, and apparently so if you want it, sir, you can have it for that price. I won't go, no, it's not push-pull. That's a good one. Can you say switched crap? I'm not going to restring it for you, Mayhem. I'm not going to do a setup on it. I don't flippin' touch these things when it comes to this area. Well, I could. Oh man, I haven't even restrung a Floyd Rose, and I don't think I put strings on this thing in 20 years. So, if you want to take a look at it, obviously in person, let me know in advance, buddy. I'll bring it over to work, and it'll be there for you. You just let me know the day. So, yeah, I can't play with a broken string, so let me just turn up. I'm just going to kill the amp for a sec. And I said the K word again. You guys gotta warn me, I can't say KI double hockey sticks. Restring one string at a time. Yeah, but as you can see, guys, it's not like Eddie style. That's full, even normally it's a full float. And interesting enough, you have a chunk of, I don't know if you guys ever seen this before. I don't know about this stuff. There's actually a chunk of foam inside the pocket here. Is that normal, guys? That there be foam in here? Never seen anything like that. Let's take a look in the back and see what's going on here. My Strat floats and still one string at a time. See, I do my Strat 4 at a time. Oh, 4 at a time? 6 at a time. In other words, I don't care with my Strat. Oh yeah, and Mayhem, all the screws. I don't know if you guys can see that. Come on, focus. The screws are all tarnished. So, but then again, the thing's what? How many? Better part of 30 years old, right? Yeah, exactly. Monkey grip's where the strip tape is. I haven't had the back of this thing open in, I don't know, guys. I haven't played this thing in 20 years, I don't think. No. Yeah? Yeah? I bet, like, seriously, other than possibly randomly plugging this thing at Rich's place once or twice, who knows? I was lost in volume. There's more Sweetwater money if you sell that one. Yeah, money. That's the idea, Blackie. And you're still coming? Well, wait, you live in Fort Wayne. Yeah, I was going to ask you about crashing on your couch, but I went and booked a hotel. So, party at my hotel for all the YouTubers. that are going. So that'd be you, Blackie, Bruce, Sinner, if you're still watching, you're more than welcome to stop by. Michael Bishop, if you're catching this on a replay, because I haven't seen that. Yes, my RG has foam under the bridge. Okay, see, I have no idea. I'm going to Sweetwater in June for their Gearfest showman. And the reason I mentioned hang out at the hotel room is because I'm going to be arriving the night before, because it takes place on a Friday and a Saturday. So I'll be broadcasting Canucks with guitars from the hotel room. And then Friday, I'll be on Johnny Bean's show more than like, wow, 20 thumbs ups. You guys are all nuts. I'll be on Johnny Bean's show, reporting type thing. Apparently, wow, that is a small trim block. 2 springs, that's all this thing has in it. Yes, Fort Wayne, Indiana. So yeah, this thing only has 2 springs. If that's an issue for you, Mayhem. Oh, let me just reach over, and I just happen to have another trim spring right here. Just working every day, but love to hang out. Yeah, man. You know, get in touch with me. Wow, that is not the same size spring. Oh, here, let me, yeah. You guys see the difference in diameter even. Okay. So this would be out of some cheap Asian whatever. I should put some, maybe that's why they got away with only 2. That's some good sized springs. I don't like the way they did that ground wire. It looks like a chunk of solder in there. Looked into flights, $500. Oh, wow. Yeah. From Blues, Fort Wayne, India, called Gearfest. Yep. Free to go. And apparently Robert Baker's going to be there. I know last year Dave Friedman was there from Friedman Amplification. Well, you guys know who Dave Friedman is. I don't even know why I say that sometimes. I'm insulting your intelligence, guys. So yeah, Wayne, aka Mayhem, if you're interested, let me know. This would definitely be into the Gearfest budget. I do accept payment plans. I may even have a spare 5-way switch kicking around. Oh, I don't. That's why I never did put the 5-way switch in. I might. See, I might have picked one up and never got around to installing it. I'm famous for doing stuff like that. Because as you guys see how easily distracted I'm. Oh, look, a kitty. So I would have probably just said, whoa, I need a trim. And then I'll just pull out my Strat. Which is ironically almost the same color. I just bought my wife... Well, see, you just bought your wife a new SUV. You can slip a vintage Ibanez through the door, no problem. Exactly. Exactly. And then I know it's going to a good home as well. And gang, anytime I sell a piece of kit, I always tell the person I sell it to, please give me first dibs back. Wait, did you say, R2, that you retracted it? So put the cover back on her. Oh, that screw stripped. Not the head, but it needs a piece of bamboo in there. Hey, Bruce, I was jamming out pretty loud and spaced out waiting for Ben to return. Didn't realize chat was still running. Oh, okay. Nice. Just don't tell her. No, we can't do that, R2. Am I back? I don't know if I'm still broadcasting, guys. Can someone let me know in the chat? It's buffering some. Yeah, I got nothing on the screen right now. And as soon as I said I got nothing, it comes back. Every time I say I got nothing, I'm back. All right, well, if it drops altogether, you know, we're what? An hour and 10 minutes in, so we'll see what happens. Exactly, you got an addiction problem. Hang out with me. That's what she's going to say. She's going to blame me, guys. She says, you're going to have to stop hanging out with Ben. He's a bad influence. Yeah. Chocolate mint flavor, by the way, today, guys, if you're curious. Choco Mint Marvel. So, yeah, that's the... I don't know about you guys, but it really pains me to say a 1980 guitar is a vintage guitar. Ow, that hurts. Because that means we're not kids anymore. I don't like that. I don't like it at all. I don't like it. What we got here? Well, she is smart. Better for me to be in the office playing a guitar than chasing skirts at the bars. That's right. Just curious, anyone know how Dave's doing? Dave's good. Showman, he was on here Monday night. He was on Johnny's show last night. Hey, Michael Smith, you're in the house. Dave, all right, I'm just going to say it real quick. I think he mentioned on the air last night, it sounds like he's going into the hospital next Tuesday for something. But with, if you guys know, if you've been watching Dave as long as, well, more than me, because honestly, I've only been watching since November. It's been a whirlwind, folks, believe me. Here, 5 months later, and here I am doing a show, and I've got a crap load of videos already up, and I've got all you fine folks hanging out with me on a regular basis. Yeah, so it could be something small, who knows. He hasn't said anything to me, although it's not like I'm best friends with him. I do talk to him off air, but yeah, he hasn't said anything. I talk to Johnny more than I talk to Dave, and I think part of that's because we both have channels per se, so we talk about YouTube stuff on occasion. So that's that one, folks. Anything else you want to see? Now's the time. And I already showed off the 67 Telly, Michael Smith. It's... There she is. Just for you. So yeah. Any other guitars you want to see? Or hear? Oh. I keep moaning. I got a lot of arthritis, guys, and it's been raining all day. Oh, and just for the selling point again, Mayhem. Yeah, there's stickers on the bloody case, but I do have the original screw and bar. Like I said, the 2 factory Allen keys that are taped to it. And how many of you guys remember these? The brochure that came with the guitar. Oh, yes. Talking about the trim system. I like the Telly with the chrome bobbins. The one guitar that's not here. How to do the stud locks and the gems. And so anyways, yeah, you get the brochure with it too, Mayhem. And I never even thought of that. You've been talking about getting an Ibanez, and here I am sitting with one, but I didn't think it was actually in that great a shape. Needs a cleaning. Yeah. I could spend a few hours restringing it, polish the frets. Well, ideally, I'd love to sell it to you without the strings on it. That way I could go ahead and polish the frets for it, or I don't. But it needs a fret polish in the worst way. Doesn't need a fret dress. It doesn't need any kind of filing. They just need to be polished. And actually, you need one of those Floyd Rose tools so you can set the intonation on it. Although, I've never set the intonation on it in my life, so. I like the Telly with the chrome bobbins. Yeah. I was playing that today quite a bit. Quite a bit. That's when I keep at work. Ben Baker is doing a guitar clinic at Sweetwater. Sweet! I'm sure he could teach me a thing or two. What else we got kicking around? Oh, is that where I put that? No, I will never sell either of my vintage Tellys, Michael Smith. You know that. Come on, Michael. You know that. They mean too much to me. actually, there's something. Do you guys remember, I don't know, was it a month ago? I pulled out the acoustic and the neck was hooped, fretted right out, so. I think I'm gonna put another shim under the bridge. Oh, I gotta zoom back for the jumbo body. So this is my flat top. Epiphone EJ200 CENA, which is a natural finish, I believe. Looks like it's probably a 2008. Got all your electronicals there. Your eSonic 2. It's got 2 pickups. You got your piezo or piezo under the bridge as usual. And then if you look really close, at the end of the neck, we got a magnetic. Oh, where's my camera? It's on that side. Right there. Thin magnetic pickup. How does it sound? I don't know. With high gain, what? High gain. So this is the piezo. And the magnetic pickup. Trying to angle it down so you don't pick up the acoustic itself. Honestly, the magnetic pickup sounds like a magnet. It just makes it sound like a hollow body electric. As opposed to the piezo again. Then if we blend it right in the middle, who are we talking about there? Love the looks of that. Thanks, Blackie. You need to get him when Ben's will. See, Robert Baker telling my tree says, ice the hands down. They're on fire. Nice thing is you got a blend, you have one overall volume, you got a blend between the two, but then you have separate tone for each pickup, as well as a phase, if you have to hit it due to a ground buzz thing. And it's got an onboard tuner, but you can't see the tuner. To see the tuner, I can't reach the keys. Hear the acoustic at all. cool if he was a cool dude. Kenny Wayne Shepherd? I think he is. I think he probably had an ego at one time, but 20 years of not being Joe Bonamassa. I only say that because there always seems to be only room for one blues guy. You know, before Bonamassa was B.B. King. Everybody knew who B.B. King was. Didn't know who any other blues players were. Oops. Never how to play this. Hey, Mary's in the house. Hey, Mary. Come on, I don't really sing and play. I scream and shout once in a while. I only do the backing vocals. I don't do lead. I wish I knew Hard Luck Woman. I know it's not that hard. I wish I knew it. I just love the resonance. It's so bright. I use really light string. Well, not really. Actually, they are pretty light. I don't know how light they are, but they're lights. Haven't tried to learn it yet. That's the key word, right? Nope. No, I'm not even gonna try that. I had a song on the tip of my brain and it's gone just as quick. I know I butchered it, guys. I haven't played that in ages. It is fun to play. It is fun to play. Thank you. Acoustic stuff, huh? Let's clean up that amp a bit. Not all the way, just some of the way. Let's turn the gain in half. Yeah, that way it still gives me a little something. 1 block north of Coombs Park in the 70s, then moved to Naperville, Aurora, and now my wife and I live in North Fort Myers, Florida. Just moved here. Oh, congrats, Dave. Nice. Yeah, turn down the gain and go into immigrant song. Yeah, I'm smart. See, I already forgot the lick. I had it. I already played over 100 gigs here, and locals can't believe it. Just got to hustle. Good. Good to hear. Another gigging musician out there. Love it. Nice, cool, man. We lived on the south side. My dad worked U.S. Steel. Nice. Wow. Isn't that the way? Get on the old inner Google, start watching some guy in Canada, and you realize you got a bunch of guys on here that you grew up with, essentially, right? Amazing, Gracie. Amazing. No, I was just following Bruce's lead on knocking on heaven's door. So cool, guys. Feel like I know you. Yeah. It's when you binge watch, Dave. I did that with, oh, whatchamacallit. Excuse me, Johnny Bean. You know, I discovered Johnny Bean back in November. And man, I was watching one of his shows, 5 days a week for 2-3 months. And then it got to the point where I got on the show and I was like, feels weird, guys. I know you a lot better than you know me. Yeah. Yes. No. No. Wait, what's the first chord? Because it would be whatever. No, it's not. Did they must have, I think they capoed it. I had a capo around here. Oh, sorry if I'm off camera, guys. Oh, listen to that. Listen to that. Doesn't that sound lovely? Let's just turn that down. Does Ben have a capo handy? Oh, well, look at that. Oh, there's Wayne's pickup rings. There's power supply. Tape, string, steel wool, microphone, beer. Ah, capo. Ah. Man, I remember when these things came out. These were a game changer. When did you sneak back in, Dry Heat? Wow, I got a wicked buzz all of a sudden. Oh, it's this jack. I've used this many a time and the jack is starting to go. That phase doesn't even do anything. Let's try cabling the 4th fret. Alright, I assume, Bruce, that's for Supertramp? Wonder where at the pre-chorus there. Yeah, I might be down half a step, so let's try just cabling the 1st fret. Oh, that is a pain in the caboose. Ooh. No, actually it sounded better the first time. Here, I'll try cabling the 2nd fret. No, I liked it better original. No capo. Here's an idea. This is what I'm tuned to. Alright, I am down a half step. Why am I tuning it? It sounds in tune. Maybe it is an F sharp. F sharp minor. I don't know. Hey, Romeo Delight's in the house. So there we go. There's that's about as much Supertramp as I have ever played in my life. Bruce comes up with the chords, I try. So I hope you like that, Michael. That was for you, buddy. Thank you, Bruce, for the assist. Yeah, I've dropped the internet a few times, Scott. Welcome back. Yeah. Holy crap. It's 20 to 10? Wow. Well, I'm glad you liked it, Michael. Or Mike. Which, Michael, if and when work ever slows down, if you have some downtime on a weekend, because I know you're out on the road during the week, but we'll get you on here. You know, I want to do a hangout with you, buddy. I drive daughter to appointment. Oh yeah, you're 2 hours behind. Oh yeah, okay. Record night, Blackie? What's that, for the amount of times the internet's gone down? Mayhem's still working, apparently. I'm assuming. But let's be honest, Mayhem lives in Ontario, but he works in Calgary. So, he does it all remotely. He's one of those IT guys. Somebody calls him with a problem. He says, have you tried turning it off and on again? Yeah, Bruce. Have a good one, buddy. We'll probably be wrapping it up soon. Is your monitor powered on? What monitor? What monitor? Monitors. Yeah, have a good one, Bruce. I'll talk to you tomorrow, buddy. Yeah, we'll probably wrap it up soon. Maybe we'll go to the top of the hour. How about that, guys? Go to the top of the top of the hour. Make it even 2 hours. Make my longest one. Would love to, Ben. I'm sitting in a hotel room right now doing a report and chilling out with you and all. Awesome, buddy. Yeah, see, I know you usually have something on the go, right? Or you're on call or what have you. Our metal stage is heading out. All right, buddy. Talk to you soon, and we'll have you on soon, too. Ooh, that feels about half an hour's worth of beer. We need to change that. That's about 15 minutes of beer. Oh yeah, for sure, Scott. Yeah, and that goes for anybody. Anybody that wants to come on and do a hangout, you're more than welcome. All you regulars in the chat, if you're one of the folks that watches the show but never leaves a comment, we might need to talk first because I don't know who you are. You know, the active chatters, I know, quite well, I think, and you guys are more than welcome on anytime. We just have to arrange it in advance, obviously, so I can send you the links. And I'm not using my phone. Because if we do a Google Hangout, I got to use my laptop, and that's when I got the webcam and microphone. Doing the Johnny Bean microphone. How y'all doing? Excuse me. Oh, I got beer belches. Which brings me, if you're a gigging musician and you like to enjoy a malt beverage on stage, as I do, because it's thick, it coats the throat, helps me sing. Yeah, don't gulp a big gulp between songs. Because I'll tell you, as soon as that first chorus comes up and you got to sing backing vocals, all you want to do is burp. Oh, yeah. And I hate trying to sing while suppressing a burp. I've also burped into the microphone too. So Ben, last night I tried to ask Johnny Bean's crew a question. What was the first song you learned 100%, and who did you play it for? Hmm. Nope. All right, Dave, no offense. Once I get to know you a little better, yes, definitely. And I know we've probably hung out a bunch of times in the chat together. Apparently, I don't remember. I'm bad for that. So yeah, Arthur, yes, get all the top celebrities first on your channel. Yeah, yeah, all the celebrities, right? Scott Nixon did Caleb, and of course Johnny being in your show. Jay would be a great, despite what he thinks. Yeah, I'll have to read the message from earlier. I think he said thanks, but he's pretty busy right now, and he just kind of pops in here and there. And I think he said he's busy with Johnny's show, and that's enough for him. And that's fine, Like I'm not gonna force anybody to come on. I just figured, since those guys are so welcoming to me, the least I can do is have them on. I haven't had Johnny on my channel yet, but we will soon. Yeah, and I loved hanging out with Caleb. Man, that video is going crazy. That thing's got like 135 views or something, and that's a lot for my channel, guys. Like you guys know, it's just a little channel that's been going 3 months, a little over 3 months, all of a whopping 160 some odd subscribers. Which if you're new, please subscribe. Thank you, and hit the like and hit the bell to make sure it's notified. And most of you guys, we all met on Johnny's show and Joe Wentz and stuff like that. So, to have any views at all, usually, the lesser videos, we'll call it 60, 65 views. I shoot for 100 views per video. Not that there's I have any control over it, but I figured, it's a target. Because I want to see the channel grow. I'd love to be Phil McKnight or Robert Baker, or Steve from Boston, right? Or Shane from In the Blues, one of my favorites. Those are all the big guys. Everybody knows them. And sure, I'd love to be on that level. One day, maybe it'll happen. Who knows? I'll just keep doing what I'm doing. But yeah, the Caleb video, it's at like 135 hits. If you go back on my channel a couple of weeks ago, I did a hangout with Mayhem. He was on for a lunchtime hangout, showing off his Telecaster he got. What was that? That was like last week or so. I'm still getting hits on it, dude, and you should go and check out the video because there's a few comments for you. I keep meaning to tell you that, but there's a few comments there related to you, so if you want to reply, you can. I'm telling you how to do your business. Yeah, I'm assuming, Scott, you're talking about Jay. Yeah, I think he'd be nervous, but his knowledge, but I respect all his opinion. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Jay's a great guy. Zero ego, right? Yeah, Scott's been, you've been a huge supporter, man. I can't thank you enough. When you messaged me there, I told you about that. Scott, I swear, he likes all my posts and shares a ton of stuff on Facebook along with Michael. Same deal. Also share the heck out of Ben's videos. It helps. Yeah, thanks. I really, every time you guys do that, I'll like it most of the time, but I really want to love it every time. But thanks. That's all I can say is thanks, guys. I'm just going to I'm going to do this regardless of how big or small the channel is. Like I said, I started the channel basically for a place for us to hang out when Johnny Bean and Joe Wentz aren't on the air. And that's why I did the Thursday show, because nobody was doing stuff on Thursdays. That's why I do the Sunday afternoon hangout. I started that mainly because I was getting comments from viewers in the UK, and they, or like BV, he's up in the middle of the night there. So, they can't make this stuff live. And they're like, man, I'd love to do a live hangout with you. And I'm like, screw it, we're doing Sunday afternoons. My only comment is, from now through mid-November, Michael, if you're in the chat on a Sunday afternoon hangout, please don't give me any spoilers about the NASCAR race if you have it going on in the background as well. Later, Dave. Thanks for hanging out, dude. Give me a like and a subscribe if you don't mind on the way out. No, it was great hanging out, buddy. Anytime. That's cool. But yeah, Michael, no NASCAR spoilers, because what I do is I record the race and then I watch it Sunday evenings after I'm done hanging out with you guys. And that way, too, I can fast forward through the cautions and I can watch a cup race in about 2 hours, 2.5 hours. Assuming we don't have to wait for rain and watch it on a Monday, like Bristol. Right, Michael? Oh, and Michael, just that FYI, maybe next May, the Charlotte thing I was telling you about, the Charlotte trip, I mentioned it to my cousin, who's also a huge Truex fan. Huge Truex fan. He's totally down with you hanging out. I told him, I'm like, this guy's a cool guy. So yeah, we got a trailer that we camp out in the infield of the NASCAR Speedway in Charlotte. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, I love the dual pickup. It just sounds so pro. Like, it sounds like a guy on a big stage plugs into his DI into a nice PA system, and this thing through a PA, oh, but and me being your typical musician, guys, I literally bought this on a Thursday. And it was almost the exact same amount as my paycheck. Like, I think I had $8 left in my bank account after I bought this thing. And it was a kind of, I had to have it because I was gigging with it that Saturday. I have a pass to drive a NASCAR car again, and we'll be booking it soon. I think I might see if they will allow me to go live from the track. That would be cool. That would be awesome. You need to rock some Nirvana on that flat top. I can't remember. There you go. There's your Nirvana. Yeah. That's the key, though. You gotta get the chukka-chukkas in. Like Joe Walsh, right? I'm just waiting for Dave Grohl. Boom, 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 boom. Man, he was such a hard drummer. Amazing drummer. Yeah. Oh, beer's gone. And we got, what, about 5 minutes left? Perfect. Hey, we still got 6 people watching. Wow. Oh, actually, that can go over. Empties over there. Full's over here. Empties over there. We have a system, right? Thanks, I needed that. All right, how about, it's a cover Nirvana did. Yes, of course. Done that in ages. That's about as much as I can pull out of that. Let's see here. Scott Nixon, dude's a guy that races up here. Yeah, there's a big racing community in Edmonton. Went down to a Florida racetrack. Experienced driver put the car in the wall in like 2.5 seconds. Yep. Never heard how much he paid, but had 20 grand in insurance. Yeah, I remember guys that had that just in their motors, even on a local level. It's crazy. Crazy money, asphalt. Well, these devil's horns. Thanks, guys. Time since I played some Nirvana. Well, we do the Where Did You Sleep Last Night, which is an old Leadbelly song. So for those who don't know, most of you probably do, it's an old Leadbelly song that they covered. Six 911 Ben. Yeah, I see that. Seen video, it was sick. Nice. Yeah, so yeah, there we go, folks. We've hung out for, geez, just about 2 hours with multiple interruptions from internet dropping, and it seems to be working now for now, which means I'll be able to process this and upload an HD copy, which will be about 3% clearer. And I'll have that uploaded by about 5 p.m. tomorrow, probably, because it seems to take about 8 hours per hour of video. Thank you, YouTube. Gotta run. All have a great rest of your night. Keep safe and keep on rocking. You too, Michael. Thanks for tuning in, buddy. I appreciate what you do. And yeah, I'm pretty much going to wrap it up too. I want to thank each and every one of you for tuning in, despite all the problems, you know, with the internet going down. Yes, Mary Lou. Mary Lou's getting out tonight. No, is that Mary Lou? Bob Seger's song? I never learned that one. Tommy Two-Tone was his name. T-U-T-O-N-E. Tommy Two-Tone. I don't listen to that song anymore because dated too many women named Jen. It was always their song. Exactly. I don't know if you guys noticed, you know, women our age, about it seems like a third of them are named Jen, Jenny, Jennifer. It was a popular name. Yeah, Mayhem knows. Who you dating? No, I don't know, some girl named Jen. What's her last? I don't know. Well, good show, Ben. I'll send you an email. I'll keep in touch, bro. For sure, buddy. Thank you for tuning in. So, yeah, if you guys haven't hit a thumbs up on the way out the door, I appreciate it. Doesn't cost you anything. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Subscribers help. I need subscribers. I'm not looking to make $1 million off this, but I do want to get it monetized. So when we do these contests and stuff, which we have a new contest we're announcing on Thursday. So tune in tomorrow night for the new contest announcement. And yeah, I appreciate every bit. Yeah, once we get monetized, you guys will have to put up with, like, you know, those 5-second ads that you can skip at the beginning of videos and crap if you have that stuff. Those ads will appear, but they'll, you know, YouTube will give me enough money to cover postage on the damn contest and stuff. Yeah, watch, Mary, you'll probably win the frickin' contest, right? You won the last contest you entered that I was involved in. Yeah, that's a story for another time, folks. My wife is Jennifer. Yeah. Dude, like, I've been single for the last... Oh, shoot, how long has it been? 2 years? 2.5 years? And I swear, half the women I've dated since then are named Jen. I swear. Wow. I gotta go through and delete some contacts. Don't want to message the wrong one by mistake. So, yeah, until next time, folks, I appreciate you tuning in. Be safe out there. Be well. Be good to one another. There's so much garbage and just nastiness going on in the world. Let's just try to make it a little bit brighter on our end of things. I'm a firm believer in karma. Be good and good things will happen to you, folks. At least that's my experience. So, till next time, I'm Ben. Tune in tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific for Connects with Guitars. Me and Richie Shanahan will talk about some stuff. I have no idea what, because I don't have any show notes for tomorrow. So maybe we'll just freestyle again. Who knows? So take care, everyone. Good night. I'm going to grab something to eat and maybe watch a little telly and go. I'm going to get you out here too. Sure, Scott. Man, I've been meaning to get out to Edmonton for 30 years. I got, like I've told you before, I got a ton of family out there. I'd love to go out there. And unfortunately, it's less family each year. You know, my dad is the youngest in the family, and he turned 70 last year. So I used to have 3 aunts out there, and now I have none out there. So, but I got a bunch of cousins. Thank you. You know, live the shirt, eh? Yeah, it was my Christmas present to myself last year. So, there we go. So have a good one. Yeah, and if you guys want a Canucks with Guitar shirt, like I think there's a little logo down in the corner here. It's that logo on a t-shirt. If you just scroll down below, there's a link to our merch site that I've got everything. I got shirts, I got hoodies, I got jackets, I've got bandanas for your dog, I got aprons, there's pillowcases. Oh, you have a Canucks with Guitar pillowcases. Yes. Water bottles, coffee mugs for Bruce. Yeah, I don't know, there's all kinds of stuff there. We just got to coordinate. Yeah, buddy, and it ain't cheap getting out to Edmonton. That's for sure. And I hate flying, so maybe I'll take the scenic train. Not to mention, I'd love to do the epic road trip and drive. Hey, Mayhem, can I borrow your Camaro? I'll make it there in no time. So, yeah. So until then, folks, cheers. Love y'all. Have yourself a great night. Take care.